So today I'm going to talk to you about distribution. Distribution is how your music gets sent out to all the major platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Tidal, Amazon, etc. When you're just starting out making music, you don't have a label doing it for you, so you have to go through a third-party platform like DistroKid or United Masters to drop your music everywhere all at once. You're also going to probably have to upload on SoundCloud. SoundCloud has a SoundCloud for Artists feature where you could upload on plats, but you're better off using a separate distribution. These platforms don't own your music, they're just the pipeline that sends your music from your computer to all the different DSPs, which is digital streaming platforms. Distribution companies, as you go higher in the music industry, eventually give you distribution deals. Once you get your music to around like 10k monthly and the streams that would equal, you really can't fake your streams for this, but once you're able to get your streams to that point, companies start to offer you distribution deals. A distribution deal is kind of like the first 4 record deals. Companies have software to look at all the data of the different people streaming throughout the world, and then over time pick out people who are performing well on social media and in streaming, and approach artists with deals where they buy out your current discography of music for a certain amount corresponding to your sales data, usually over the last 6 months to a year, depending on how long you've been doing well, in exchange for a percentage of your future streaming revenue from specific songs or projects. So they'll usually want you to release songs, and then they'll take a split from those, and then the royalty advance happens from them taking your back catalog. So you'll give them songs you already have released, and depending on how well they do, they'll give you a price, and you either accept or you negotiate for a different one, or you shop around with other distribution companies. Currently with Exodus, we're having 2 different distribution companies that we have accounts with that we can distribute your music through if you're an Exodus artist. We have DistroKid and Too Lost. DistroKid is a really good platform if you want to distribute your own music, and you're obviously welcome to distribute your own music if you want to. However, through Too Lost, we're able to do 6-month database advances. With at least 6 months of data, we can calculate a price for them to give you in advance. You really aren't able to use this feature if you're under 10k monthly listeners, so once you get to this threshold, this is when we start looking at your options at Too Lost for a royalty advance. You can have some funding for your projects. When a distribution company buys out your songs, they're getting a cut of your master royalties. Master royalties are the money you earn as the owner of the recording, which is the master, when your song is streamed, downloaded, or licensed. So when you sign a distribution deal, you're not giving up your whole career, but you are giving up a part of your streaming income from certain songs in exchange for upfront payment and sometimes promotional help or playlist support. With DistroKid, we have a quick, clean, and easy process of getting your music up, and Too Lost is where we recommend you go to when you're ready to start putting promo money behind your music, as they have a priority playlist pitching feature that relies on your social media data to basically see if your songs are performing well, and then they push your songs out to playlist curators at Spotify and then get your songs to do more streaming and perform better in the marketplace. Releasing your music is just one part of getting all your royalties as an artist. Over time, we're going to be helping you register with BMI or ASCAP, which is your performing rights organization, where you get your performance royalties. Every time you perform a song or a song is played at a show, you're supposed to be uploading it into BMI so you can make sure you get paid. You're also going to be having a song trust account for global publishing royalties, which is what BMI and ASCAP don't collect, the royalties coming in for other countries. And Sound Exchange for your digital performance royalties, which is what happens when you have a song play on a radio station on Spotify or SoundCloud or Pandora or Sirius XM. There's also YouTube Content ID, which is collected separately. Soundtrack has a system for this, and most big distribution companies will also have that. And then finally, DistroKid and any distribution company is going to have a split share system where you can split out your royalties to producers, people who are featuring on your songs, cover artists, or anyone else who's done some work on the song that you want to give royalties to. Future videos will be made to explain these concepts and how we'll be collecting them inside of Exodus, what the system for that is, and how we're going to be moving forward on making sure you get paid everything that your music is worth. If you're an artist inside the Exodus community and want to release music through our platforms, drop a comment on this video or hit the link in the description below, fill out the form if you're single, and we'll schedule be in talk to your distribution and marketing strategy for the release. Slat.